Hey everyone, let me know if you see the stream, if it's going well. Just if you're in Twitch right now, just message and let me know if it's up. Can y'all see it? Alright, let me see something real quick. Alright, I'm gonna try and make sure it's not choppy, but I'm worried that the recording came out a little bit laggy. I'm not gonna be commentating though. Alright, they can see it. That is good. That's a bonus. Alright, gonna start the stream now. It might be a little bit laggy because the ball has 70 ping, but we'll take it for what it's worth. Big ol' Abe there with the first cap of the series. You love to see that. Big game one. Going into this game, we knew it was going to be difficult. Black Knight's offense is pretty electric, and they're very efficient, so we knew we had to force turnovers if we wanted to win. Both Jin and J Swan were unable to show today, so we were playing with BMF and Canadian. Stepped up big time this series. You really love to see that. A lot of pops going on. Good defense by both teams. Honestly, this Black Knights defense was really good. Provided a lot of pressure, forced us to make some passes we didn't really want to make. So we take a 2-0 lead currently. KP is going to have the egg and toss it forward. Abe, big anchor in the backfield. So nice knowing when you got someone you can really trust in the back. It helps ease a lot of pressure off your team as BMF is going to get a really good capture right there. BMF out in front. A Blaster's really good at that. I think I noticed it first when we play in OT rules only in pubs. I don't know how the fuck he does it. He kind of just he just sprints forward, but he's always in the right place. It's kind of difficult to do. You have to have a good idea of where people are going to be able to do something like that. As El Sacco is going to recover the egg and take it downfield to the Black Knights here. Kind of feels weird commentating my own game, but we were unable to get a stream unfortunately. So I think this is for the best. Natex. They almost get a wrap there. It was a close wrap. Probably should have had it. Kind of unfortunate. Abe had a good body on the back end though. Made it difficult as possible, but tough. You look back and you watch these games and you see all the minute errors and you're like, I should have done that. I should have done this. It's hard in the moment. It's very easy after the game to be like, you should have done this, you should have done that. But when you're in the heat of the moment, you're not seeing everything on the field like you do in a recording. As Worth and Abe get a sick wall passes back to each other, and that's going to lead to a Raptor. Honestly, big highlight right there. We're going crazy in VC. Pretty incredible by both of them. Black Knights taking it down the field with El Sacco. El Sacco played really well this series. A lot of players for the Black Knights stepped up in a big way. I'm going to step away for a moment as I get my charger. My laptop's about to die. Really unfortunate scenes. As Abe's going to get a really good Raptor to Canadian there, who Canadian played out of his mind today. I mean, he was making reads all over the place. And Abe, of course, with a dot. Laptop is now plugged in and charged, thankfully, as we continue with this game. 7-2. Good passing. I'm going to hop in Egg Ball VC right now to see what everybody's talking about. And I'm going to mute my mic. Really crisp passing by BMF. Was really happy with his performance today. Really hopefully proved both him and Canadian proved a lot of doubters wrong. They showed up in a big way. As the Black Knights do their signature quick passing to get El Sacco with a nice boost there. Game 2 here. It's BMF going for a Raptor, unable to get it, but Cording made the clear more difficult for the Black Knights than probably should have been. We missed a lot of Raptors this game. Pretty unfortunate stuff. Also, if you notice, I'm blocking Blaster down there. Entire game plan was put a body on Blaster, force these other players on the Black Knights to really step up. And the Black Knights players really did step up even with Blaster. Pretty neutralized throughout the series. I mean, he had his moments, of course. It's hard to contain someone like that who plays pretty much excellently on offense. But people like Reed and El Sacco really did step up. Trey, too, had an excellent series. Could have done better, obviously, to get the dub. But their team as a whole played pretty well. As this game 2 is going to be 1-1 here. BMF controlling the egg. Oh, that should have been a raptor. I still don't know how that isn't a raptor, but ref kind of screwed me over there. Pretty unfortunate stuff. Really hate to see that.
You do, but you scared.
Abe Lincoln to me, and then we get a raptor up top to BMF. Our team is pretty good at spread. I think one of our strongest things is my cat's currently running around the living room with a wand wrapped around him and stuffed him, and he's confused why. But as I was saying, I think one of the strengths of our team is definitely our ability to move the egg around the field. But Trey's going to walk it in there after a good pass from Reed. I mean, this Black Knights team played really well in terms of getting quick passes off, as Reed's going to have a good contain of Abe there. Again, Reed really showed up for this Black Knights team. Taylor Swift unable to play because of Wi-Fi issues. Splasher's going to get a head full of steam. Get it to Sacco. Corden covered the wall really well there. BMF to Abe. Going to try and block out Hart. Doesn't really work, but we move onwards. Canadian going to get a capture there for Quack back after a good defensive read by Worth. Cording again makes another great defensive read there. BMF with a good cross pass. BMF with a good cross pass to Canadian. Canadian put Worth in a tough situation, but Worth makes it worth his time. Almost gets the capture for us there. Trey with a really good hezzy step vertical up to Blaster. And Blaster to Trey. A lot of ones this series. Not many Raptors. Good defense from both sides is what I attribute that to. Blaster got around me there, got around the mark, but unable to find anybody else on the other end of the pass there. Oh, is this where I went for the back wrap? Oh, I went for it there. I told people before the game on Mommies I'm going for a back wrap, trying to hit one. Unfortunately, didn't hit a back wrap, but I can't say I did try it. I went for it. Really love to see the attempt. It's 5-5 here. 2 minutes left in the matchup. Abe with a good hezzy. Went up to Worth. Hart reads it pretty well, but BMF is down low. Misses the egg entirely. BMF, oh no, what are you doing? Down to Trey. Back down to Reed, but Abe is there. Gets a clear. Canadian. Not able to get it forward according. Trey played defense really well right there. Read the wall pass. Think Reed's just going to walk it in for one to make it 6-5. Minute and a half left. I'm going to be kicking myself at how this game ended, but sometimes it happens that way. Wasn't able to get the Raptor there to Canadian, but Canadian gets the capture somehow. But we'll take the point. Tied up 6-6. As you can see, we got a body on Blaster in the middle there. But they get it to El Sacco. Not able to get the Raptor, but Abe played wrap defense excellently right there. Made it insanely difficult. I think with a more narrow angle, they probably could have gotten it. But, you know, it's hard to just on the dime make those split-second decisions. Only Abe coming in with a head full of steam. Gives it to BMF. BMF unable to hit me there. Hart made it really difficult. Get the egg. Waiting for BMF to come in hot. Don't pass it to him. I just give it up to Blaster. You'll love to see that. Worth coming in to save my ass there. Canadian. Tried to go for courting. Oh, here it is. I had Worth bottom. And KP spawned. My decision making there. Thought I had Worth for a Raptor since he gained the angle along the wall. Kind of forgot KP was spawning in. Unnecessary error. Definitely a winnable game. But Black Knight's defense really made it difficult this game for us as a... I don't know what happened at the end there, but I think they missed the Raptor. They get the capture to make it an 8-6 game 2. At this point in game 3, series is tied 1-1. And I'm telling my players, I think I told them that I want to man up Blaster. Just leave him for me. Nobody else move up. It was like, I want that shit, and I want it now. Game 3 is going to start here with some good passing between Blaster and KP. Corden making a quick defensive read to make it difficult. And a great clear by Abe. BMF up to Worth, and Worth to me. The Canadian and Hart are going to concussion shot each other there. You know, probably need to look at our policy to ensure player safety after collisions like that. Really hate to see it. Trey down low, unable to find anything. Canadian playing great defense, providing excellent pressure. So I'm going to toss it forward to Cording. Blaster's going to horse collar tackle him from behind. Ref should have probably flagged that if he wasn't intoxicated this whole matchup. Really unfortunate scenes. KP tries to hit Reed up top. Nel Sacco in a good defensive position. They get it around to Blaster. Up top to Reed. Again, I can't say how much I respect Reed and El Sacco for really stepping up this series. They played really excellent for this team. So I'm going to pass it back there to Abe as there's no forward option really feasible. Abe's going to get it a Canadian. Canadian almost threaded it to Cording, but former Defensive Player of the Year, KP, is not going to let that slide by him. No way, as KP's going to end up getting it there again on defense. Everybody's missing the egg right there. Blaster ends up with the egg, goes to KP. Canadian, great read there. Canadian provided tremendous pressure for our defense, and he did it in a strategic manner. You really love to see it. We talked about it before the game. Black Knights love to do those handoff passes, and one thing we noticed on tape was when they would do these handoff passes, they do it in a way that puts you out of position. So you got to be really careful. Can't get overzealous on the defensive end. Everybody's got to stay in position. As Quack Pack get a good raptor down below. Make it 3-1, game 3 here. Big bodies on Blaster. Makes the wall the only viable pass option. And, you know, Abe is the best in the league at clearing up those long passes. Carrying the egg downfield here. Didn't get BMF for a raptor. Got trolled a little bit. It's okay. So we end up with a raptor anyway. Abe was pretty surprised he got the egg. You could see the sheer panic on his face as soon as it happened. You know, it took about 2 seconds to process that he had to throw the rap, but we got it anyway, boys. Big series of events here. Back to Blaster. I'm coming up. I'm saying VC, I want him. Give him to me. But as much as our frontline defense was good, I think our backline defense was even more excellent. Made it very difficult for these long passes to really happen under any circumstances. Abe Lincoln again. Good stop. Tosses it to Canadian. Canadian's looking for something. Goes down low. Ref not calling a raptor. Really unfortunate stuff. This game's going to be 7-3 here. Probably should have been a raptor from Canadian me, but couldn't fault the guy. You love just taking points sometimes. Just getting it, as Abe's going to force a turnover there. You got to love to see how Abe played that. Kind of went in between both of them, so no matter what they did, back pass or what, it's going to result in a turnover. Worth with an incredible self-pass up in the top corner. Threw it up there after reading his momentum and his route. That's just Quack Pack chemistry right there. Love to see it. Worth, I think he was an 8th round pick before this for this draft, and you know he's really come in clutch for us. This Blaster is going to get a really incredible raptor to Trey there. Incredible hezzy by Trey along the wall to make that possible. But an even better pass by Blaster and good recognition that they needed a raptor there. Because at that point I was like, I want Blaster even more. I was like, I wanna body him. I wanted it. Got a big raptor there down the courting to make it 10-5. And then here's where everything kind of went downhill for Quack Pack. And this is where we fucked up, as the legendary meme would go. Good series of clears there. I'm going to scoop it up. Nowhere really to go. Probably should have back passed, but I'm looking forward. And everybody's going all over the field. Everybody's missing the egg. It's 10-7. Really unfortunate stuff. Blaster's going to recover it there and get a really clutch raptor with a minute left to make this a 10-9 contest. You gotta love the heart shown by the Black Knights on the field. Never gave up. It was a 10-5 game, but they stuck with it, played their game, and made it really close right now. Scoop this up. I'm looking for a raptor. I remember this. Oh my god. I thought that was a raptor down bottom the courting. I really wanted that. Really unfortunate stuff. Wanted to make this a 2-possession game. But really good defense by the Black Knights to make it almost impossible. As Courtney's going to get the clear. This point, we're saying no wraps. No wraps allowed. Play wrap D. Play wrap D pretty hard. And then blasters right here. Almost get a raptor. Made it really difficult for Trey there. So Abe's going to sit in the end zone, allow them to get a point, waste the rest of the clock off, and that's going to be the end of game 3. They almost got the game-tying raptor there at a little bit too wide of an angle, causes the bounce to bounce in front of Trey. But it was a tough read, primarily because there were so many bodies in the area and there are a few defenders. This blaster's going to get posted down low. Going to take it in for the easy game 4 cap here. This point, I think we're up 2-1 in this series, Quack Pack, and this is game 4. Abe going around Hart, putting some moves on. Hits me in the mid, and I shovel pass it to BMF, and BMF with a great raptor to Cording. You're going to see a similar raptor towards the tail end of the game, but BMF really showing what he's capable of this series, and you really love to see that. As for some reason, the recording's now going to start moving along the field, but we go back to static camera right now. Was able to get the bait, but not the clear. It's my fault. Bounced it off the wall when it didn't need to happen. Cording is there. Saves my ass again. Love to see it. BMF with a long toss. Makes it work. Cording with the self-pass, but Blaster with good recognition rushes it as he's waiting for the self-pass to come to him. Blaster down low. Gives it to Sacco. Then Cording is there. Good defense by Cording, but I mean, at that point, I don't know. Well, he's just kind of sitting there, and the ball just came to him. Egg just came to him. It's BMF with a great body of Reed Rages into Hart. I don't know if anybody saw that, but that was a huge body. And little things like that are a big disruption for offenses. So we almost got the clear there, but it's going to be 2-2 here. Then Cording with the egg, dancing around, dilly-dallying a little bit. Hart's going to get the pop. He's going to take this in. And they go up 3-2. Abe Lincoln dancing around, goes around Reed, puts on a move, goes around again. One thing I noticed the Black Knights doing this game a lot better than they did the previous games, as I miss an easy pass there, but I throw a block to make the passing lane open, was they provided a lot more pressure on the egg carrier these games. Made it really difficult for us to hit the passes we were looking for this whole series. I think they started sending 2 or 3 people at us every time. Wasn't really an adjustment we were thinking would happen, but it happened. Blaster's going to go down to KP there. And a BMF with an excellent defensive read. And I'm going to take it in for the point. I mean, I can't talk anymore about the talent that stepped up this series on both ends of the field. I mean, you really love to see the development of players in this league, especially with a B league most likely starting next season. I only say most likely because it's not 100% confirmed, but it's about 99.9% confirmed. This Canadian's going to get a pop there. Go down low and throw it forward to Cording. You love to see that. So Hart and KP are going to butt heads there. And Cording's going to take it in for a point. Then Hart going to Trey in the middle. Trey with a really good back step against Cording there. Reed, that was an insane play by the Black Knights. I remember we were in VC. We were like, that was crazy, man. Hart's auto clicker was on something else this game. I mean, I don't know how you hit that. First off, it was a great stall by Reed up against the wall. You're going against probably deep defender player of the year this season. the best defender in the league. Abe Lincoln on the wall. Stalled it out for his team to wait for someone to come in. Gave it to Hart, and then Hart auto clicks it forward. It's an incredible pass, and Trey's going to be here. I thought they were going for a back wrap right there. Either a back wrap or a back pass to a Raptor. But that probably should have been a Raptor. But I guess in such a tight contest, you're just trying to get as many points as possible. So you can see this pressure they're starting to provide on defense, making it difficult. Abe not able to find anything there. Worth the courting. Courting's going to vertical to BMF. BMF back to Abe. Abe to BMF. Not able to get anything going there. 2 minutes left in this game 4. Again, really good passing back and forth between the Black Knights. I mean, this team is just incredible at doing those handoff passes and using it to their benefit, using it to put defenses out of position. Not able to hit Worth in between the two pass rushers there. Really unfortunate inaccuracy, and then I'm going to get boom roasted by Hart and Trey there. Incredible Raptor, really reminiscent of Trey's Raptor in the Wild Card series against the Kinky Hog Squeezers, a clip that's garnered about 50 views for my Twitch here. I hope that Raptor deserves just as many views. That was incredible. I mean, Hart played out of his mind. So I make an error there. I bumped El Sacco into courting. Really unfortunate stuff. Should have stopped. Those are like little things that count. And it allowed the pop to occur. But Abe's going to get a really excellent Raptor up to Worth with a minute and a half left to put us down 1. Really clutch play by Abe Lincoln. #1 draft pick this season. He's going to keep going forward. Looking for something. Gives it to Canadian. Canadian's going to toss it down the courting. Blaster's going to vertical it up to KP. Black Knight's just looking to get it out of their zone at this point. Down 1. You got all the time in the world to do it. Because I'm going to go on Blaster right there. Just body him. BMF with another excellent read. BMF really made a lot of reads now that I'm watching in this series. Really stepped up on defense. And then an incredible toss. I think it was Abe who threw that up to BMF in the corner. I think he had Raptor bottom, but I'm not going to argue with getting a point there. We put a lot of pressure on their offense. Really good. Clear to Canadian. Go down low. El Sacco's there. Abe's got it. 30 seconds left. Tries to bounce it underneath Hart, but Hart reads it. Worth is going to come from behind, though. Give it to me. I give it a courting on a handoff. Courting's going to get popped by Reed. Black Knight's looking for a point here. Blaster's leading the charge. Blaster to Trey. And Trey's going to get popped by Abe Lincoln. Now Quack Pack on the offensive counter. Down to Worth. Up to BMF. Now BMF. Incredible Raptor to Worth. Running Raptor. Ends the series. Quack Pack win 3-1. Worth with an incredible catch. BMF with an incredible throw. Can't ask any more of your players in that situation. Really clutch plays, and that was the end of the series. Thank you guys for watching the replay. I know it's not a live stream. It's kind of unfortunate we're unable to get a stream live for the game, but I'm glad we were able to get something done to get this recorded and get this streamed to the wider audiences. Much appreciated. Look forward to playing Yoke Folk in the Omelet Bowl. Commiserations to the Black Knights. Y'all played well. Y'all had an excellent season. All right, and that's going to be it. Hope everybody has a great night.